Hi guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in again. That was a bit loud in the intro. Um Today I have no idea what we're talking about and no shout outs.
Welcome back, everyone. No, Jack, you have no idea what we're talking about.
Just like I didn't for the screen time,
No, I like to surprise you. So,
clearly.
Jack is now in year 5. How many weeks you been back for?
Apparently we're in week 5, but we're actually in week 4 cuz like I've counted all the weeks.
Okay, so he's been back for 4 or 5
No
weeks,
complaints though.
and his teacher this year sent out a great letter welcoming us all to his class and his students. And one of the big topics on it was getting the kids ready to be the next leaders. And so I thought I'd ask Jack some questions on leadership and what he thought about leaders.
So will this be called leadership or
Yeah, we'll come up with a name and I'll put it to it. But well, what's what do you think a leader is, Jack?
I think there's someone. Well, if they're a bad leader,
Well, no. What is a leader?
are you talking about a good leader or a bad leader?
Just a leader in general.
Okay, good leader then. Well, they want to like help people and like always be there. Um, and like yeah, and they make good decisions to help the people, and yeah.
Can you think of any leaders that you admire?
Oh, what was his name? The old president. No, the old, the old leader of this country,
Prime Minister?
Scott Morrison.
Oh, oh. So you admire him? And
Yep.
what's the good quality about him that you admired?
He was just a really good leader.
Okay.
But then now with Albanese, like interest rates and everything are going up.
That's we won't get too political. What is there any leaders in your school?
That I admire
Well,
or
no, they're just
just
who's the leaders at
leaders?
your school?
I can't remember. I think one of.
You
Are
don't
you
have to
talking
name them.
about
Like
school or house?
no, school. Like what sort of leaders are at school?
No, like school captains
Yeah, so they're
or
like school
no
captains. Like just
color house.
yeah. But you don't have to name them. Just like what are they? Like your school captain. You've got your principal's a leader of the school.
So they've got it like so just say because I think like hang on. I think that I can't remember his name. But anyways, Rupert I think he's a school captain.
Yeah, I don't, as I said, I'm not looking for names. I'm looking for the positions really. So you've got your school captains, vice captains,
Yeah, also house captains.
and house captains. So that's your sporting house captains.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah. Well so house captains they like lead their house in things
In the
as
sporting events.
in the marching, the athletics country,
Yep.
marching practice, like everything that the house does together.
Who would you say the leader of the classroom is?
Teacher, unfortunately.
Yes. I think that's a pretty big responsibility. You think that's a pretty big responsibility?
Mm, sometimes. Um, well, I mean, depends like what we're doing. If it's math, then like you could just give us a sheet. You could basically just give us a sheet, tell us what to do, and then just like slack off.
Yeah, but would everyone in your class just do it?
Yeah.
No, no, they wouldn't. So that's I think being a teacher is a very
Here's
big responsibility, and especially they have to be a great leader to be able to deal with that many different kids, different personalities, different learning styles.
Your friend became the leader recently.
Who?
She got SRC.
Oh yeah, Archie got SRC.
Yep,
Yeah,
your
leaders.
student representative council.
If I was a teacher, here's what I would do. If people were talking during like a test or even just like we're doing something in our books, then I'd wait for the end when like everyone had handed in their thing except for them, and then I'd call them out.
Fair enough. So you'd wait.
Yeah.
So what do you think some good leadership traits are then?
What do you mean by trait?
Or
Qualities.
qualities, yeah. Like
Qualities. Okay.
I'll give you one,
Thank
like
you,
being
Mum.
fair,
I thought you wasn't joining in on this.
like being fair and kind to others is a good leadership quality.
This is why we did it without Mum. So yeah, I think like you need to be like ready to give up your break to help somebody or go to a meeting
Mm.
even or like decide something. You need to be good at decision making.
Yep.
You need to also be like doing you need to like have everybody's respect, which
do you
is like
think you
why
could?
we do voting.
Yeah. How do you think you'd get everyone's respect? What's a
Well,
good
like
thing to do
just
that?
be nice to everyone.
Yep.
Leading by example.
Anyways, so yeah,
Have you ever had to be a leader, Jack?
uh, um, trying to think.
What about at sport?
Sport.
You might never have had to be
We
in a
don't do
team.
captains yet. though.
No, but have you tried to tell your team how to play the
Like
game at
spread
certain?
out.
Yeah, spread out or make this play or do something.
Yeah,
Is that being a leader? Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah. Did you
Cause like
like
I
it?
guess you have to have everyone's respect for it, like for them to listen, and like you like if they was like angry at you because you wasn't being nice to them, then they're not just gonna listen to you.
No.
Sometimes with your younger cousins, you've got to be a leader.
True. Because on one side, I'm bigger than all of them.
So do you enjoy being a leader or do you not like it?
I like being the leader of my cousins because they're like my minions.
Okay, so you like subordinates,
What's subordinates?
people just to follow you. Um,
I used to hate it when they
yeah,
copied everything I did.
yeah.
Outside of that, you like being a leader.
Yeah.
Is it sometimes easier just to go along and not be the leader, just follow someone else?
Sometimes I get angry at that person though. Like if they make a bad decision, because like I said, you gotta have good decision making skills.
Yeah. And all leaders will make bad decisions at some point. No one's perfect. So in that scenario, if you're not the leader, what could you do if they don't make a good decision
Um,
apart from get angry?
Tell them like how you feel, and like they'd have to be good at taking advice,
Yeah, yeah, you
or else
do.
they wouldn't be a good leader
Yep.
as well. Or you could, depending on whether you have a choice of them being your leader or not, you could just not follow them.
True. Yeah, if you could change allegiances. So say if you've got a friend group and one's leading
Yeah.
them and you don't like what they're playing, is that what you mean? Then you go
Or
find
how
some other
they're
friends.
treating you.
Yeah.
Or that they don't get work done quick enough.
Yep.
So then they're just like talking.
Well, since this has been fairly school based, school focused, what would you do if you was principal for today? Mr. Mullins calls in sick and says Jack Harris is up for the role.
He wouldn't do that. Well, I
But if
guess
he
our
did,
vice principal is away as well.
yep, vice principal's like everyone that can fill it's gone, just Jack. What would you do?
Well, then there'd be nobody at school though, because he'd probably pick like a school captain. Captain.
Anyway, you get to be principal. This is a dream scenario. What would you do for the day?
Give the whole school candy, waste the school's budget, set the school on fire.
Is that being a good leader though?
No.
Ah.
But you put me in a school situation, that's the problem.
Yeah, but you've still got to be a leader.
No. Put
not a
it in
kid.
put it in this scenario.
Okay.
Alright?
Give me a scenario.
So the captain of the soccer team is sick
Mm-hmm.
and I have to be the leader.
All right, go.
I would like call out like to sort of like to help each other out and like run up with the person that's with the ball, do good tackles, no penalties or anything.
Yeah, so you'd lead by example and you'd be inspiring your team, basically. Nice. Well, that's been our episode on leadership. Sprung that one on Jack late on a Sunday, so
Wait,
we had
hang
some
on.
pretty good answers. Yes, Jack?
Hang on. I wanna ask you about leadership though.
Okay.
Okay. Mum's sick and you have to be in charge of the household. What are you gonna do?
Go to the pub.
Is that being a good leader though?
Well, if it gets us fed, that's fine.
No, I mean for the whole day.
Oh, the whole day?
Yeah, the whole day.
Oh, just get whatever chores need to be done.
Well, I mean,
get
you
you to
both-
school.
You both run the household, but
Mm.
not talking to you anymore. Yeah. So what did you say, sorry, Dad?
I said I'd get whatever chores need to be done.
You would.
Yes.
Not me.
Well, you have to help. I'd get you to help around because that's part of being part of the household.
What if
And-
I'm sick too?
Then I do all the chores. Fine. Get you to school because you're not missing that. Clearly. Make sure we're all fed, sheltered, warm, or cool, depending on what the weather's like.
Sheltered?
Yeah.
We've been inside all day though.
Yeah. So you're sheltered. So tick box done.
Easy box.
And I'd have a shower just to inspire you to shower for once.
It feels good when you're sick and you have a shower. I'd be
Yeah, I know.
glad to.
Why don't you like showering?
I'd be having like 5 showers a day.
Would be out of water.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Comment if you want a shout out. Comment if you want Pokemon cards or 3D printing or something 3D printed. Like, follow, or if you're on YouTube, subscribe. And bye.
Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be back again next week. See ya.